Good God. Church is closed Monday through Friday, but what about Sunday? Meanwhile, it's Saturday night, and we're going to the Church of Rock and Roll. Old people's rock and roll. We're off to go see Def Leppard, Styx, and Tesla. So let's go have some fun.
With some old people.
Mm-hmm. Alright everybody, once again we are at Amway Center, this time for a concert. Blast from the past bands, but good songs. Here again, the walkway from the garage over to the arena. Again, just like last week for the Royal Rumble, this is what the backstage area looks like. There's not a lot of trucks unloading. WWE, much more stuff to unpack. And they do have a small contingent of people over here in this area waiting for people from bands, I guess, to sign stuff to go in and out of the backstage area. We're at level 5 again. Always remember. There's band tour buses back here. Look at them all. And we've got more tour buses over here, campers. You have this guy, the lone roadie with the Steve Miller Band shirt on. This is what happens when you push the button here. Wait. It's just like the White Lion song. Wait. Just a moment before our love will die. Wait. There you go. I wonder if we're going the right way. So we got a couple hours before the show. This is what the street's looking like before anybody actually is starting to really congregate here. So we've got stragglers. You can play Guitar Hero on that big screen up there. Or WMMO. Looks like they have guitar giveaways. You can get face painted here too. Look at this. That's pretty awesome. Over here you can put some rockin' wigs on. It looks like Gem. And take a picture with the wigs. Somebody else's lice maybe? I don't know. There you go. You can look like that. Here's some ground level video of what the Ultimate Project's looking like downtown at least. So there's all of those poles that they keep hammering in the ground. It's basically so they can add an express lane in the highway that'll take you from Longwood down to downtown Orlando. Everyone's got their metal boots on. Cause if you're gonna die, die with your boots on if you're gonna die. And since we're downtown Orlando and early, you know what that means. We gotta go to Hamburger Marys to get some food. That guy in the chili pepper shirt across the street looks strangely familiar. Like he could be Luke Skywalker with plaid shorts.
That Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt.
Does Luke Skywalker like the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Maybe.
Let's ask him if you've seen The Force as we walk past. May the Force be with you, sir. Downtown Orlando is packed here on Church Street. Look at this. DJ over here. We've got outdoor bars happening. This is crazy. It's almost like I have too much time on my hands. So they totally left the mic open at the register at Hamburger Marys, so everything they're saying is just coming across. Now he's finally muted. Nice. Inside Hamburger Marys, they've got Def Leppard playing on the TV. It is packed in Hamburger Marys. Look at this, the line is out the door. And we're with Dave and Irene. We're all going to old people concerts. We're bringing the average age down in the room. Jessie got a milkshake, so she's finally happy today. I got that Nutter Buddy burger again. Yum, 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 yum. It's a burger with peanut butter, potato chips, bacon, and tots. Jessie got her Big Mac Daddy burger again. Mac and cheese on a hamburger. Mary usually gets her Big Kahuna burger.
Big Kahuna burger.
What's that Big Kahuna burger? My wife doesn't normally let me eat those burgers. That looks like a tasty burger. So 1 hour to go before the show, got notice from Amway, it's been postponed, which is a huge bummer, because they could have told everybody beforehand, but... All right, some Van Halen playing outside. How many people here realize that the concert is canceled? So while I'm upset that the show is canceled, I'm more upset that there was no notice earlier. Because folks know that Joe Elliott was sick. He's been sick for over a week. They had a cruise. The cruise was specific for Def Leppard. They had to have guest singers play, and they canceled other dates in advance, but for this date, kept it on the calendar. kind of a real jerk move on behalf of Def Leppard's management to let people know so late, but what can you do? Right now, let's go get some angry fan reaction. See all these guys walking by, they must know that the show is canceled already. People are mad, they're overturning cars. The pedicab is ringing that bell extra angry. A lot of these people are walking in, probably thinking that they're going to get into the concert right now. The radio station's already tore down all of their stuff, except for these guys. And even the truck just turned off its own lights. Womp. So here's everybody kind of walking over like, hey, we're going to go check out Def Leppard now. People yelling. There's some angry mullets. So here's the other thing too, they've got like a whole boatload of cops that they had to hire for the event. I'm sure they had to pay for everybody to go inside to serve drinks and everything like that. At the last minute, somebody has to pay for all of this stuff. So that's crazy.
The doctor told him that he's on bed rest for a month. All shows for the next month will be canceled.
Oh, did he tell him an hour ago?
This was 6 minutes ago. They were in the meet and greet.
Oh, they're in a meet and greet and the doctor showed up in the middle of the meet and greet?
Well, they said they saw he's seen the doctor within the hour.
It was an Orlando physician? Orlando physicians making house calls at Amway on a Saturday? That must be an expensive doctor's visit. I like the other people that are still arriving here, just thinking, you know, like, why is everybody trying to get in here? Why is there so little people trying to get into the arena right now? Worst job in the world to have today? People working at the box office at the arena where they have to deal with all the angry people. Second worst job? Heavy metal Santa Claus over there. What would you like for Christmas, little girl? I want a metal guitar and a Marshall amp. There's a person with a banner over here, but the font is in like 12. God, this woman dropped the phone. That's like the worst nightmare of anybody in the world. Let's see what this thing says. Oh, we're supposed to read this from a car as you're driving by. The font, it's kind of crumbled over. Oh, here's the other Amway workers leaving. Do they get paid for the night? I do not know. Over here, autograph hounds looking for band members to leave and cross the street to their tour buses. That megaphone needs new batteries.
Or needs to shout, let it all out.
No standing at any time. Right there. But my feet are here, so I think I'm in good shape. Road crew. Meagerly walking out, almost running in front of that car. Could it be an angry fan? I don't know. A limo has arrived, so we know that there will be band members coming out shortly. Which band may come out of that limo? Or in that limo? Which band will go in that limo? I do not know. Well, we no longer need all of this ice. What do we do with it? Let's bring it outside.
Put it back in the cars.
Who is this coming out? I do not know. Could it be somebody from Styx? There you go. Angry fans in cars are trying to run over band members, potentially from Styx.
Why can't that car move?
Stop. Let the band members run across the street. It's Brian Wheat from Tesla. Can you believe it? He's coming over to take a couple of pictures. Very cool. Very bummed that he is not coming here to actually perform. Brian is explaining Joe Elliott is very, very injured still with his vocal cords. We've got more band members coming out. It's Tommy from Styx. Are you kidding me? Come over here and take pictures, Tommy. Tommy Shaw is loading his gear into the back of an SUV. Tommy Shaw just rock starred everybody. Wouldn't even acknowledge the people standing here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people standing. Tommy Shaw, jerk of the night. I like this guy that works in Amway. Walks like a boss. Check him out. He walks just like that cat in the picture. That guy needs a better belt. If your belt can't hold your pants up, you might need to buy a tighter one. Is anyone gonna come out here? There's people walking out. Who's next out of the door? It's like the Royal Rumble, but for canceled concerts. Alright, so here comes some people. Who will it be? Who will it be coming out that door? Make no sound. Tiptoe across the floor. There we go. Styx band members. There could be more people coming out. See a worker. There's people behind the door. It's yet more ice. Ice is the one commodity here that's like gas in Mad Max. We've just seen cooler after cooler and ice pack after ice pack come out the door.
Right?
That guy's shorts look like a couch threw up on his legs. Here comes a whole bunch of people. It's Frank from Tesla. Will they take a picture with you? Let's play the game. It's Troy. It's Frank. Let's see. He's crossing the street. Who's coming out now? More roadies. What is this statue pointing to? Look at this. What the heck is going on up there? It's like the old game Load Runner. Thank you for telling me. We've given up hanging around outside and kind of poking fun at things. It's time to go home. It's time to stop for fooling. You know, the one thing about these concerts at Amway, we'll always be 2 steps behind. You know, if his throat hurt, you could probably just pour some sugar on it. I heard that when Joe Elliott got to the arena, he felt like an animal. But not so much of an animal that he could rock it. Now here comes the fun where we try to get our parking refunded for parking at the garage.
We'll
so
try. We'll see.
$20. Here's our consolation prize for Def Leppard not playing. We're gonna go drown our sorrows in Italian ices and ice cream at Jeremiah's. We are back home.
Who's taller now?
So Def Leppard really was bringing on the heartache.
I said that earlier.
Yeah, Jesse said a joke, but we didn't record it. I stole it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I really, you know, I think folks are very upset about Def Leppard. I would be upset if I traveled a very long time, but we had a good meal with friends. We had some fun times hanging outside the backstage area, and, you know, I guess it is what it is. I do think it was a really big jerk move for Def Leppard's management to not cancel the show earlier. You know, why wait until an hour before the Showtime?
Why not?
I know the night before, well actually, you know, they canceled their performance on the cruise that they were on the week before. Then they canceled their show in Greensboro. Then they played last night, I think in Fort Lauderdale or somewhere, South Florida. But they couldn't finish the show, so like Jeff Keith from Tesla performed the last couple of songs in lieu of Joe Elliott. So, you know, I hope it gets better. But in the meantime, I can't imagine the cost of what it would be for the band, and I don't know if insurance picks up that type of stuff for tours and stuff, but all of the police that they had to pay for, and the workers that had to come in, and people that paid for hotel rooms so that they could party responsibly, and wow, I can't imagine it all. But anyway, we're home. You know.
We went to Jeremiah's.
Yes, we had some Italian ices and some ice cream, and then we're gonna relax. And I'm gonna go to sleep. And we're going to live happily ever after. Yep. So, thank you for all of your likes.
Your comments.
And your subscriptions.
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Not like Def Leppard treats you. Anyway, Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you.